Hello everybody and welcome back to Yes, That's a Deck of Cards. So back in 2017, the company Rubik's, yes, like the Rubik's Cube Rubik's, teamed up with Phantasma Magic to create a magic set revolving around the Rubik's Cube. And included in that set was a deck of square playing cards, which is very, very unusual. But it only gets weirder when you crack it open to see what's inside. So we've got the ace. The ace looks really cool, actually. Focus. There we go. And you can tell right down there it says Phantasma. That's a magic company. Great for beginners. And really, you don't have to be a beginner to get Phantasma Magic. But it's a great place to start if you're looking to get into magic. Immediately, we're gonna start with one of the weirdest parts, the Joker. For those of you who don't know what you're looking at, the Joker is some sort of primate creature. He's wearing a skull mask. Oh, stop. Stay in focus. He's holding up a mirror, but instead of reflecting, it's showing him a Rubik's Cube. Also, he's perched on top of Rubik's Cube. Now, if you think that's the weirdest part of this deck, oh no, you're wrong. Because we look at the next Joker. Now it gets weirder. This is probably the weirdest card. Same dude sitting up on his Rubik's Cube throne that has now melted. Yeah, and it's also been mixed up a bit. Although I think it was mixed in this one too. Yeah. So, same Rubik's Cube, it's just melting a little bit. And this time, instead of holding a mirror, he's holding a rod with a Rubik's Cube on top of it. But the Rubik's Cube was open, and there's a little tiny Ace of Hearts popping out of it. And there's something up with the J there. I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. But this Ace of Hearts right here is called a reveal. Say you're doing a card trick, somebody picks the Ace of Hearts, you whip this bad boy out and say, "Is this your card?" I love how it didn't bother focusing. Yeah, so those are the Jokers. The black cards are interesting because instead of black, they've got green pips. You can't really tell on the other cards, but they all have the same sort of Rubik's Cube pattern going on. And all the black cards have that sort of thing going on. And I like I like the court cards in this one because they're all Rubik's Cube colored. I don't have the best lighting in here, so it's hard to tell. But they've all got Rubik's Cube colors going on. It's really interesting. And then the red cards, they match the back, which I'll show you in just a second. I'm going to move this card out of the way, actually. That one's a special card. We'll get back to it. Focus. And yeah, the court cards in here are really colorful. A lot more reds and yellows. But it's such an interesting deck of cards. And then the king. I like how he's got a Rubik's Cube spirit on the end of his sword there. That's a funny little... But yeah, these also have the same green Rubik's Cube thing that the ace, the spades have. And then this one's got the same design as the card backs. And it's just a fun little deck of cards. I'll show you the card back now. It's got this dizzying Rubik's Cube design. Like, you can look at it either way. I think this way looks better in my opinion, but that's just me. And now for the special card. There you go, we got it in focus. The back of it is also the back. That's right, it's a double back card. Although, interestingly enough, this side is more saturated than the other side. I don't think that matters. I don't know what the purpose of this card is for. I've never really known what double back cards are for, and I've been studying card magic since I was like a teenager. So this is the Rubik's Cube deck by Phantasma Magic.